Hey there, good people. Good morning from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Almost 3 a.m. here. I'll be doing a couple of videos for you tonight. Hopefully, you're doing good. You're in good health. I am still continuing my sickness. Now I have some more new stuff that's making me suffer very painful. Anyway, so work must go on. And thank you so much for all your comments and suggestions. I did review Polo Red Perfume, and I think the Kenzo one. Thanks for watching those, by the way. Just want to say one tiny thing. I noticed that when I do individual reviews, it doesn't get that much views. Same thing with other reviewers as well. People do list, people watch those more because you can see multiple perfumes in one. But it doesn't dishearten me, it doesn't discourage me. It really is about leaving a review out there as a reference point for people who can perhaps benefit in future. Someone perhaps looking to buy a fragrance, and then they say this review, maybe they can make up their mind or stuff like that, or they learn about a fragrance. That's the whole purpose for me. Okay, so as you can see, I have Lattafa today, and this is called Fabulo Intense, and this is the last like bit of the puzzle or piece of the puzzle which I did not review from this line. Many of you asked me. I reviewed, I think, about, there are total 8, I think. Yeah, I did 7, and I will do a whole line talk maybe day after or something on this line, which is discontinued now. Few heads up. This line has been taken down due to some legal issues from Tom Ford, and also some lines from that's inspired by Killian. They also are taken down, right? So some of these fragrances you can still find at discounters, but they are not in production anymore. But you can still find these. So this basically is, already people know this is effing fabulous by Tom Ford. I don't want to say the F word due to good reasons, but Tom Ford has their private blend line, which is so expensive when it came out first. I think I did review it. It's a leather fragrance, the original one, and it's super expensive, 400, 500 something dollars for 50 ml. And that was one of the major reasons why I did not feel it was like even the fragrance was like not very impressive to me. I did like the peach one, the cherry one, but the cherry was my most favorite. Lost Cherry was my favorite. That I feel, even though overpriced, but it was a nice fragrance. But I think Fabulous was like too much of a leather or something. It just didn't click with me. My brother gave it to me to review. He liked it. So how's this clone? Is this a good value alternative? Is this a good clone to the original? Because I don't have the original with me for many years. I haven't smelled it, so I'm just gonna remember what I reviewed, and then I'm gonna try to compare. So this one comes at 80 ml, just like the Tom Ford presentation. They give you very beautiful boxes and everything. The bottle is 80 ml, which is good value, more compared to 50 ml. This one I think was selling for $25, $30 here. I don't think it should be more than that, but some countries it's selling for, back in the days, 45, 55 bucks. That's just way too much, but I understand there are taxes and all. So this one in our country with VAT and tax, everything included, it was like 25 to $30, I think, around that price range, but sellers sold it different prices. So here's the presentation. It looks very nice, actually, to be honest. It looks just like Tom Ford. Okay, you can see Maison Alhambra, and I bought like almost full bottle from one brother, partial. I didn't want to pay full, like I didn't want to buy a brand new bottle. And Fabulous Intense, you can see the other information. I don't want to read. The side looks like that. Up there you find Maison Alhambra, which is sub-brand of Lattafa, and inside that's where the bottle stays. Be very careful when you pick these up because the bottle is kind of heavy, so when you pick it up like that, so it might drop and break. Same thing like Tom Ford. And also the same thing, bottle, I have no complaints. Of course, it looks just like Tom Ford, but for the price you get very nice looking bottle. I mean, these are pretty nice. Okay, and I think there's like a metal plate attached to the bottle. And up there I really like this I don't know what you call, matte black finish, like compared to some of the other ones. Let me show you. I have them around me. Like if you see Toscano leather, up there this was like a golden cap, but I think compared to those, these are going to be much nicer because it's not going to get dirty or fingerprint magnet. Okay, but I want to warn you again, these caps are not the most like grip. Okay, like this is not a good grip. Okay, it's not a snug fit, doesn't also click onto place, so be careful when you pick it up. If possible, put a tape around it so it will be snug fit. Atomizer on this, okay, not bad. Good atomizers. I'll give it like 7.5 out of 10. And I'm a little bit OCD. Let me put the cap according to, you know, like, yeah, how it's supposed to be. And I have it on the paper. So I am not going to spray this on me today because I'm wearing something else. I'm wearing Late Night, my favorite fragrance right now, Eau de Rojas, which is going to feature in my next video. So I'm just wearing something fresh. Late night, I'm going to go to bed. So something light is nice. This is actually on the heavier side. So I'm not quite sure if this was released in 2022 or 3. I think it's recent years, but it's already discontinued, okay, or it's taken down. So the notes on these were lavender, clary sage, bitter almond, vanilla, orris root, leather, white woods, cashmere, tonka beans, and amber. Okay. So when you see this nose breakdown, let me actually tell you side by side, effing fabulous nose breakdown. This one is a little bit different because I think got 2 leather notes here. Okay. Lavender, clary sage, leather, bitter almond, vanilla, orris, which is I think is iris, then leather again at the base, tonka, cashmere, white woods, and amber. You can see more or less almost the same notes breakdown as the original, but the Tom Ford supposedly used double leather note, or like at the heart and base you get 2 leather notes. Okay, so Tom Ford is known for their leather note, which is evident in Tuscan leather and also ombre leather, and then white suede. There are few fragrances, I think I don't remember all the names, but I tried few. They had really excellent, like still have excellent leather notes. So the main issue here is the price. Tom Ford, people who are big fan, who are rich, obviously Tom Ford is not an affordable brand. Even their basic Tom Ford Black Orchid or Tom Ford Noir Extreme, these are now around $200. So these are niche pricing. So if you don't have the deep pockets, you know, so you're looking for an alternative, you still want to get a taste of it, is this for you? Okay, I'll let you know. So what I get from this fragrance, some people, first of all, in India, I noticed some group members said this is such not a worth line, and these fragrances are nothing, okay, because they don't last more than 2 to 3 hours. And I don't want to blame them because people are not lying. You know, these are people who are customers paying their money to get fragrances. But I would like to also add, look at the value that you're getting. If you're getting a fragrance like for 20 something dollars, okay, let's say $30, 80 ml, compared to 400, 500 bucks for 50 ml, okay, just do your maths. If you can get from Tom Ford 8 to 10 hours, you know, you should get more. You know, I feel personally it's not always about longevity, but when you compare it with the longevity, do the maths and see 2 to 3 hours from a 20 something dollar cologne, is it that bad? You know, I don't want to blame or like, you know, blast anybody or something like that, but I think this fragrances, you know, like, I think they do a decent job. I could detect it for around 6 hours mark, but at the 6th hour this was very weak on me. Okay, I could smell the fur dry down. Okay, so it's around 5 to 6 hours on me in the AC room. Outside I will test in winter, then I can tell, but it's not totally weak, it's not totally a beast. So it's like somewhere like 7 out of 10 performance. Okay, season to wear this, I think cooler days, let's say it rained, it's like dark, it's breezy, and you're in mood for something a bit dark, even in summer or in spring, but ideally I would say fall and winter, perfect fragrance. Who is it for? I think this is a bit too macho or butch like fragrance. I think the original Effing Fabulous was more softer, less spicy, and the leather note was more posh. Really well done. There was like a kind of like a powdery, irisy leather in there. Okay, that was sweeter. This one is spicier. So they added a bit spice, and I think that's what makes it masculine, but that's just my opinion. You can do whatever you like. How many sprays? I think to enjoy this in colder months, go 5 to 6. Okay, that will do adequate for the night out. If you don't like to spray heavy or don't like to smell too much of a cologne, just go a couple of sprays. Okay, 2 sprays are good. One on the neck, one on the arm, or on the clothes. That's it. Perfect. Less is more. But I would personally suggest go 5 to 6 sprays. It will last like decent time. Who is it for? I think this fragrance is not for everybody. Just like the Effing Fabulous. One thing was the price. Another thing was the fragrance was not really a striking, like amber, like was the fragrance from Tom Ford Amberwood. I don't remember that name. That's something amber, right? Hold on, I get to get the name. Whenever I pause, I remember Amber Absolute, yes. And then something like, you know, that really makes a statement, Black Orchid, Noir Extreme, or something like Noir Anthracite, or something, you know, Tuscan Leather, Oud Wood. Those fragrances do make a statement. Effing Fabulous for me was, even if it was cheap, I wouldn't buy it, you know. but at this price point I did buy it. You can see to review, and I'll use it personally. Is it my most favorite from the line? Nope, this is not. This perhaps is somewhere going to be in the bottom because it's not bad. It's just that to my taste, this is a bit too spicy, bit too, you can say synthetic chemically in a way, okay? Because the quality of Tom Ford and this is not like matchable, or how you say, they cannot be matched, right? So this is far like inferior quality Tom Ford, but again, when you look at the price point, this definitely achieves about 75 to 80% of the theme of effing fabulous, which is what I think is good. So as a value proposition, not bad, but if you're looking for 100 one-on-one quality, this is not it, okay? I'll just give you straight up, okay? Is it blind buy worthy? Absolutely not. Do not blind buy this if you have no clue what you're getting into. I would say get some like Porto Neroli, Bright Peach, Lovely Cherry. Those are safer. The darker ones are perhaps not, like the Rose Brick one, you know, that one, they have rose petals. I forgot the name. I have it still, pink bottle. That was even, you know, easier than this. So colder weathers, mature crowd, distinctive crowd, accurate taste, and the leather note in this. Leather note is not as posh or elegant as some of the best leathers. Even in designers, I smell better leather, like CH Man Privé, or you can say leather, what got leather, Dior Parfum, or something like, I don't know, what got leather, man. Even 1 million, those have like a nicer designer like leather. This is a bit tough, okay? Let me see. Man, this one, something green, you know, something green behind it, you know, I don't know what. They did not mention anything green, but it gives you the feel of something green behind it. It's like a green leather, less sweet, spicy fragrance, okay? So let's see if one month from now, couple of months from now, the winter appears. Maybe I'll enjoy it, but I think it's a particular weather fragrance, okay? So overall, my assessment on this one, I'll give it a 7.5 out of 10, just for the value, what you get. If you like the original, you can try this, okay? So much better value, okay? But Tom Ford, if you have the money, get that one. But personally, I do not like either one for my personal everyday usage. I would use something like, I don't know, Blood Chanel Parfum, or I don't know, Scandal Perfume. Those are my more favorites, okay? Have a nice day. Thanks for watching. One more video, then I will upload it. Take care.